How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's UncleSamsDevil, and today I'd like to talk to you about SCUM patch 0.5. To be honest, a lot of people keep asking me what's changed with SCUM to make it go from a garbage tier game to one that I avidly promote. Simply put, the answer lies completely in its development cycle. SCUM is an open-world zombie survival game. This has always been a phenomenal premise for making an in-depth and captivating game. The problem is that these games never have a good development cycle and typically are projects that are in the hands of developers that don't live up to the promises they make. This tended to be the case with SCUM for a while. More so, it was the case that SCUM felt like it was moving at a snail's pace, which reflected incompetency in most people's eyes and therefore a lack of faith that the game would ever be in a complete and playable state. Within the last year though, Gamepires has fortunately been able to enlarge their dev team and they've gotten their heads on straight. They've laid out a solid plan for the future of the game and they have been continually executing it effectively. Their goal is to have two smaller teams geared towards handling easy features and community requests, and a larger team that takes care of the iterations of the game. Patch 0.5 is a very large part of that plan, and it will change the game forever. All the information I am going to cover is confirmed by the devs in an interview with Player 2, which I will link down below. The metabolism system is to be fully fledged out with the patch to where it will allow diseases and therefore create a whole new aspect of surviving that the players will have to manage. In addition, a map expansion and a large number of POIs are going to be added to the game, along with the introduction of the ability to fish and skills associated with that. The new POIs are being added in an expansion to the southern part of the map, which includes islands and therefore bodies of water. The goal here is to really shake up the meta of what PvE and especially PvP interactions are like in the game, allowing for much more variation in gameplay and also to complement the addition to ships into the game. The new POI locations for the new sectors include a torpedo factory or military-grade weapons factory, an electrical system and windmills, a large resort and water park which will be the largest place on the map, a classification yard and railway yard, a small shipyard to repair ships and find ship parts and improvised rafts, a salt mine, a cargo port, main port, and Tech 1 silo with NPCs that is highly defended, a brick factory to upgrade buildings with wood, metal, and brick, a junkyard to upgrade vehicles, a large hospital for limb surgery with a medical version of a drill press so that you can upgrade your character. Now, this one I find very interesting. According to the developers, this will be skill dependent. I do not believe the prosthetic limb surgery will be implemented at the same time as the new POI, but we will just have to see. There will also be a racetrack, a new large river city, a campground area, military barracks that are very well defended with high military grade loot, shipping ports that will be the best place to find civilian ships, new villages, shellfish farms that will be a good source for seafood and increasing fishing skills, a new lighthouse, waterfalls, and at least partially frozen lakes with important story elements hidden beneath the ice. One day, players will definitely be able to dive down and explore these areas. With this, there will be the addition of professional diving gear. Also expect the addition of some bridges. There will also be other types of PvE enemies within the game at some point, such as mini-bosses and world bosses. It's obvious at this point that the goal of Gamepires is quite ambitious to say the least, but so far the trend is that they are constantly improving their development cycle and are becoming more and more committed to delivering the absolute best survival experience on the market. SCUM is pushing the boundaries of Unreal Engine, and it is truly a beauty of a game. I have a lot of respect for what these developers are accomplishing despite having quite the rocky start, and as long as they continue to fulfill their promises, there will be no true competitors to SCUM when it comes to the sheer amount of features it offers. I will be here to cover update after update going forward, and I can't wait to see where the SCUM community and game goes from here. That's going to be all for this one, ladies and gents. I'll see you in the next one.